Before you go, Will. Before you go. Oh, look. Here's my plan. We got it. I can't not watch the game. Doggone thing. Trying to keep it in a small window over there, but there you go. All right? Game on. Can't stop me. See, whoa. Except I just broke my desk. How's it going, everybody? All right. Oh, man. Pretty good, right? There won't be any sound, so no copyright problems here. All right. Am I allowed to rebroadcast? I don't know. No, I don't know. Probably not. The worst thing they can do is just take my monetization from this video, and it would probably be a grand total of about $1 or something. So we're just gonna talk about other stuff. Nobody will probably even notice. All right, how's it going? First time, Daniel, that you made the live stream? We're glad you're here, man. How's the sound, everybody? Sounds okay? I was messing with the microphone. Just make sure I didn't screw anything up. Everybody from New Zealand, it won't be YouTube. It'll be Disney Lawyers. Yeah, maybe. Well, this is actually from YouTube TV, which I pay for. So I just figured we got to be able to accomplish more than one thing at a time. So here we are. Hey, how's it going, Father Time? Hey, Logan. How you doing? Thanks for being here. Hope you got some more additional subscribers now, since you got a little plug there. Sounds terrible. Can't hear the game at all. Yeah. I'll see what I can do about that. All right. Hey, from Houston. How's it going? Let's see. From Buffalo. Awesome. All right. So what I was going to do, I got all excited today. Between all the delays, it's only about 40 seconds off from your cable broadcast. Oh, is that right? Another Kiwi in the group. Yeah, we got a few. And this should be a good time, I would expect. This is like the sun's coming up for you guys, right? Or it might even be up significantly by now. I don't know. We baking a cake is, yeah, baking a cake. Let's see. What was I going to say? Oh, that's right. I was going to do, what I wanted to show you was this guy. Let's see if we can do this without totally screwing everything up. Let me just show it to you like this. This guy. And it doesn't look like anything right now, but this is that little heat detector camera. And I thought, oh, I got this thing in the mail. I want to play with it. I want to see how it goes. Hi from England, stuck in work on nights. Oh, well, Brendan, we're here to keep you some company, my friend. So the problem, though, is, the problem with this thing so far is it comes with 0 instructions. At least if it came with any, I threw them away. I tend to do that occasionally. And the battery wasn't charged. And there's 3 buttons on the front. And I've pushed them in every combination I can think of, and it's not coming on. So let me plug it back in, because it had charged to about 40%. Let's plug it in, let it keep charging. And then maybe we'll look at it on the Banggood website, see if there's any instructions. With the new update, a new install, how do we add packages? Uh-oh. What's with the new update, Bobby? The new update. A new install. How do we add packages? Help me know what you mean, my friend. Help me know what you mean. Version 94, okay. New Zealand are sitting in Toronto. Best of both worlds. Man, oh man. How's it going already on the score? Oh, look at that. You guys see the score already? It's Toronto 14, Golden State 6. Man, they're just coming out after them. Default config. I guess I don't know. Let's look at the... I don't think I've updated yet. Let's look and see. Oh, it's thunder and rain all of a sudden. Holy cow, it's pouring rain. Well, the Mrs. Z's and the kids went to a barbecue. They'll be home soon. It's pouring rain, and thundering right now. All right, let's see. Let's find, let's go here. We got to give up a little screen real estate tonight to the game, but I got some. Watched your videos all day. Try to run a servo with ESP Home and MQTT. You couldn't get it done, Mark? Mark Andre, you couldn't get it done? Hey, from Brazil. All right, let's see. Hasayo. 90. I'm on 94. I haven't had any breaks. I know, gosh, if they're already out to 0.3, then they must have had some breaks. Let's see what you're talking about, Bobby. You failed. Oh, man. All right, let's get you set up there. Let's get you set up, Mark. We can make it happen. My first guess is, do you have separate power? Jordan again with the beard and $1. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Or did you type in anything? You get, I think you don't you get to type in something? There you go. Thank you, Jordan. And you're updated. Your picture's updated now. I can see the beard of beards. Old red beard, Jordan. Thank you, my friend. Thanks for being here. iPhone component is broken in 9.4. Oh, really? The iPhone component? What? Mine's been working. I keep getting. I mean, so what's broken? Let's read it, I guess, because I'm still looking at it on my phone, and I know I've gotten notifications. Just this moment, got Proxmox up and running. Yes, scientist dev, nice job. Oi, there's. Oh, hey there, DrZzs. How's it going, Justin? All right, literally 30 seconds ago. Nice. Let's see. Golden State's got a little comeback going there. A little. Your monetary value of the stream just doubled. Yeah. I wonder if they can take those away from me. I don't think they can, even if they take away the advertising. Good morning, Sachi. How's it going over there? I have a separate power. You run the Wemos from your USB power and the servo from an external power supply. Okay. Don't worry about your English. Your English is great. Do you have the neutrals tied together? Make sure the neutrals are tied together. Or the negatives. The negatives from the servo and the D1 Mini. So those power supply negatives need to be together. That might be the problem. Has more with Apple changing their authentication method. Oh, iCloud component broken. And if you reset it, you can't generate the token. This is across 0.93 and above, I believe. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness, Joshua. That's a bummer. So that's what's happening to you, Bobby? The iCloud component. If you reset it, you can't generate the token. What's the word on that being fixed? Are they giving us any? Is this remote UI certs? Maybe that have something to do with fixing it? Whoa, do you guys hear that? Thunder? Oh, man, shaking the house. Well, if the stream suddenly quits, it's because we lost power and I don't have my streaming box on a UPS. Although I should. I have a UPS in the basement. I just need to put batteries in it, I think. NBA game, great. How to get packages working. Oh, on a clean install. Oh, okay. You mean, okay. So you wanted to use packages like the way we have it set up for the switch plate, the HA switch plates. I didn't know it had changed. So let's see if it has changed. Let's look on 94 here. Or did you just need to go over the process again? To check installed packages. Use import live metadata to check installed packages. Just tried updating. Run over this, seen the following error. Must be, please disregard a message. I did not fully read the release notes. I added the following 2 lines to the config, restarted, and all good. Try this. Does that have anything to do with what you're doing, Bobby? Yes, please post a screenshot. If you can't post it here, post it in Discord. If it won't let you post a screenshot here, which it might not. But if it doesn't let you do it here, post it in Discord and we'll pass it on. Good day from Queensland. Hey from Cleveland. How's it going? Link, please. You're not in Discord, Bobby? That thunder sounds impressive. I'm jealous. It is. It's coming down, actually. No, it's still coming down. Yeah, the rain sounded like it was lessening, but no. All right, I'm trying to see if there's anything else here about packages. Could not install packages due to an environment error. Wonder if anybody helped him. The new way is how you manage any other entity. Okay, this update, unlike most previous ones, actually went rather smooth. The new way to add HomeKit devices. Do you hear that thunder again? It's shaking my desk. Is much appreciated. It'll show up in integrations. Thanks for awesome work. Set up legacy platforms. Your power went out earlier, Andy. Anybody got a good tutorial to install MQTT Broker in Docker and can name it at least? I don't know anything about installing that in Docker. That is for sure. Sorry, man. I'm not smart enough to use Docker. Everybody from Australia, how's it going? All right, let's see if we got anything else. Anybody know anything about this packages break that Bobby's suffering from here? Baloob says it's gonna be fixed. Which part's he talking about? And you are on, are you on 94 point, you're on 94.3, Bobby? The iCloud issue. Okay, this is the issue, Bobby. Probably. Burns has an MQTT and Docker install. Awesome. How's it going, Bobby? Other Bobby. Bobby from Japan. 94.2. Well, see if it's fixed. Last working release. See if it's fixed on 94.3, but just wanted to add that I'm having the exact same issue, so it's not a singularity. Same here, same here, same here. See if they've got a fix. Rolled back. Experiencing the same issue. Deleted. Reauthorize the code doesn't know the authorizing. Oh, this is my sister. Arrival at 11 p.m. Okay, cool. More family coming into town. That's kind of the way it got. It's kind of the way it goes around here in the summertime. Looks like somebody has solved this by grafting on another Python module and replacing PyCloud's auth procedure. Oof. Tested the modifications made above. There's a difference in variable names, which I solved in my own fork. It works partially, but the important part is that Apple didn't completely shut down 2FA integration, and the underlying discovery still works, albeit prompting constantly. Okay, this sounds like something that needs to get fixed. So how do we avoid? Sorry, Bobby. There's certainly no way. There's certainly no way. Hey, Rex. There's certainly no way that I know how to fix this. This is beyond my abilities, my friend. But if I give you this, I'll give you this, make this easy and just copy and paste this link over. Because it might not. Yeah, there we go. So there's, looks like, follow this. I mean, that was the link to that one dude's solution. And then this link, Joshua shared this link, right? Did that show up in YouTube, Joshua? Yeah, it did. Okay, there it is. So, gotta go do a job. Get them Cheerios again. Oh, you making Cheerios? Is that what you're doing, Brendan? I just saw blueberry Cheerios today for the first time. That was new. Watching you on your home, the subwoofer's really showing me that thunder. Oh, really? How are we doing on the score? Oh, it's closening up a little bit there, 22-17. It's possible to send data from Tasmota to Google Sheets. Oh, I don't know. Let's see. I'm guessing you might have already looked. Starting with 65, devices can be configured using a template. I don't think this has to do with sheets. This is how you make a template and such. I don't think this is going to tell you anything about Google Sheets. You want it to export. So what you want to do probably, are you using Home Assistant as well? Because what you might have to do on Ubaldo is you might have to do it from Home Assistant instead of from Tasmota directly. But I certainly don't know how to do it. I'm watching the game. What did you guys think? Was that a charge? Sensor supported. Most up-to-date list can be found in Google Sheets. That's what it means by Google Sheets. Because I'm pretty sure you can get data out of Home Assistant into something like that, but I don't know for sure. Do you run your ESP32 cams on 3.3 volts or 5 volts? And which wall worked? I think mine are overheating. The camera stopped working after a while. The board still responds, but it just says camera not found. Then I run them on 5 volts. Tried 3.3 and got the same problem, but not as often. Which one are you using, Carlos? Because mine do drop off from time to time. Usually if I activate them, so the two that I have run on doorbell or are set up like doorbells. The one for the girls' room, which is the TT Go camera with the screen, not the fancy full color screen, but just the black and white screen. Those that one I can do if I push the button, it usually comes back, or if I just upload the sketch again. I would just go to ESP Home and upload the sketch, but that's not ideal, right? And then the other one definitely does overheat. The M5 stack camera, it does. And what I've done to get it working again, unfortunately, is I put it on a smart plug that I can switch off and then switch it back on, and then I can get it going again after it's cooled off. Not ideal. Not ideal. I certainly didn't ventilate that one very well. I think it probably needs a fan or something, which is really not ideal for those. So to answer your question initially, I'm using just a wall wart that is, which one am I using? I'm just using one that's a 1 amp, I think, just a phone charging kind of thing, 5 volts. But they haven't been problem free. That's for sure. Like I said, especially that you got it to work, Bobby. What? That was easy. How did that happen? The cheapest one. So that's which one was that? That was the AI Thinker, probably. That's the one that has the pins all sticking out on it, ready to go. The headers on it. I haven't heard about that one getting hot. The same issue with the M5 stack. They do cut out a lot when they get hot. So Carlos, maybe what you can try to do is increase the ventilation on that. I know it's kind of tricky, but if there's, at least as a test, to see if the overheating can be mitigated with some better cooling. Are you running ESP Home on it? The other thing you can do is try turning down the resolution. I know that's a bummer too. But maybe try turning down the resolution, or there's what other things could we turn down? The frame rate, maybe you could adjust the frame rate. Do you record with the ESP32 cams or only for live use? For me, Matt, I'm only using them for live use, but I still have 3 more that I haven't set up yet. And I want to use a different firmware on at least one of them so that I can just make it a web server feed and then put it in Blue Iris and be able to grab a feed there and record it. But honestly, as cool as the ESP32 cameras are, I think their use is really going to be limited. If the only time to use them is probably just when size is really important. And they are cheap, that's nice. And they're small, but I don't think their performance is certainly not as good as some of these other cameras you can get for not a lot more. So if you're going to get, a ESP32 camera, even if it's $10, if you want it for a camera that you're going to record for something really important, you're probably better off with a Wise Cam or something, you know, that's $20, $25. You're going to get a lot better picture quality in some of those things. But if you want something really small, if you want to hide it, or, you know, there's people that have them battery powered, then that's probably the way to go with those. But otherwise, I don't know that they're going to be. I was hoping, I was really excited that they might be like the new greatest thing ever. And they're good. But now that I've had some other cameras that don't cost a lot more, I'm a lot happier with some of my other cameras. I think I'd rather pay, you know, even if it's $50. Oh my gosh. Wow, I just watched that. People fall. But even if it's $50 for a camera, I mean, you get a lot. You get a really nice picture. Let me show you. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Because I've been setting up a lot of cameras lately. Okay, so we've got here, you know, here my TT Go camera looks like it's offline right now anyways. Isn't that something? But some of these cameras are really nice. You know, this is like a $47 camera or something. This one is. This one is about the same, 50 maybe. And those just look really good. This is the Pi Zero camera, which costs just as much. By the time you buy a Pi Zero, buy the camera, get a power supply, you know, it's going to be $35 anyways. You might as well go 50 and get something that looks a lot better. And then this one, Janice would kill me if I showed you this room, but this is a Wise Cam, $20, 25, probably technically. And you can't see the, I wonder why this isn't showing up. This probably isn't showing up because it's, so look here, I've got the TT Go. Oh, it's turned off. Oh, stop it. Can you ask on the live stream if anybody knows how to fix this? All right, sure. You bet. You bet, James. All right, got another request here coming in. James has a problem. And this is the picture. Smart home camera. Oh, your wife's in bed. Oh, we always find those kinds of things. Looks like she's hiding something in there too, or somebody. Smart home camera. So the problem here is, so this is, you're doing a stream. You're streaming to like a Chromecast or something, and you're getting this thing that just says smart home camera, huh? Anybody know what this is about or how to fix this? Not something I've seen. I haven't tried the streaming to anything yet, although I should now, because I've actually got a Chromecast that I'm using a little more often. That's your daughter in under there that she's hiding. Did you put your own firmware on your Wise camera? I did not. So what I did, Joshua, was ESP Home. I put ESP Home on the Wise Cam. Although the pan tilt Wise Cam was giving me grief. It was just kind of dropping off the network and stuff sometimes too often. So I'm going to try and use the Defang hacks on there. See if it's better. I can never get the streaming to work with your Foscam cameras and the Chromecast, really. I haven't tried it again since it first came out, but I was thinking, okay, I'm getting ready to probably be ready. +1 for ESP Home. Yeah, I like ESP Home. I do like ESP Home. OSD is turning on somewhere. Looks like OSD is turned on somewhere. OSD. IT guy Bobby, what's OSD, my friend? Wonder what the battery life is like on the M5 stack. Probably not very good. Since they get hot, I doubt that the battery lasts a long time. I agree. Mine seem to be delayed by a few seconds. Are those live streams actually live? You mean the live streams for the cameras? The 4 Pi Zero with cameras, and they work flawlessly. Well, that's good, Carlos. What are you running them on? Because I think this one's a Pi Zero also. I mean, it works pretty well. But I haven't gone in and done much tinkering with them. I actually am running MotionEye OS on there. Can't see it. What name do you use in Discord? Oh. Amcrest. No, Matthew, sorry. I meant ESP Home I put on the ESP32 cameras. My apologies. Uh-oh. Golden State just took the lead. No, the ESP Home I put on the ESP32 cameras, and On the Wise cams, sorry, the Wise cams. I've been using the Wise Cam RTSP firmware. Sorry, totally confused myself. Talking too many cameras. The best indoor cameras. You know, Pierre, I have had the best success with either Amcrest or Foscam. Amcrest and Foscam have been the best. This is an Amcrest, and it looks gorgeous. It looks really good. This is actually an Amcrest that is an indoor camera, but I have it outside, but it's under a canopy where, I mean, it's a couple feet from anything. It's going to get hot and it's going to get cold, and it might get a little bit of dust and stuff on it, but it shouldn't be too bad. It's been out there for several months now and seems to still be doing okay. So this is an Amcrest, which I love. It's been working great. Actually, now see, these are now unavailable. I don't know what's going on there. This is a Foscam. This is a Foscam. And this one's a Foscam. And then I just put up a new Foscam earlier today, and I haven't yet put it into Home Assistant, but this one, the garage, is now Foscam. Blue Iris and Foscam. Look at this. I love it. You can pan right here at the view. I got the bug. I made some progress on the bug. Oh, I covered up the game. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. So sorry. So Foscam and Amcrest have been my favorite cameras. For sure. Indoor or outdoor. And Blue Iris is fantastic. And Hikvision. Everybody who has Hikvision says they love them too. I just haven't tried them, so I don't know. I do have one of the Daewoo. Is that how you say it? Daewoo? How's the bug? Hey, Ray, I'm glad you asked. Thanks for asking. The bug is doing really well, actually, because, let's see. Let me pull up my other, oh, somebody's pinging me here. Then you're in the same boat because those are the cameras I'm using and I can't get them to stream to the Shield. Oh. All right. So I was going to go to here and here because, oh, don't block the game, man. Don't block the game. Oh, is that the end? Oh my goodness. That almost went in. Okay. Toronto's back up 1. Okay. All right. So the other thing I was going to do is going to show you. Oh, no, I just barely did it. So it's going to be up here. It's going to be up here. This. All right. So I was talking about before that bling you hear is from Discord. Maybe I'll turn it down a little bit. What do you got there, James? What do you got? I have to do a live stream about this. I worked on it. Pot lights are pretty much done with it. Awesome. Oh, I remember you playing with that for a long time. Yes, let's do. I haven't had guest stars on the live stream in too long. We need to do it again. What models of Amcrest? Let's see. I think they're both. I totally got distracted, didn't I? I was in the middle of something and then I got distracted. Big surprise. Let's hit the squirrel. Huh? All right. So I have these, not the 2K ones. I have these 1080p ones right here. So I have these for what it's worth. This was the most recent one, I guess, that I got last summer. Give you that. Hey, Christopher's here. How's it going, brother? Started using Reolink cameras. Oh, that's cool. Reolink. Are you sure you should rebroadcast? I don't know what you're talking about, rebroadcasting the game. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just here, streaming what's on my screen. I don't know. All right, let's see. What else? We got those Amcrest cameras. And then I think, so here's an interesting thing. Hikvision, I'm pretty sure is different, but Amcrest and Foscam are closely related, and I believe Amcrest and Daewoo or Dawao, or whatever, however you say it, however you I can't say it right, obviously. I think those are also closely related. They may be, same manufacturer, different brands, or same parent company, different branches, things like that. But I think they're all about the same. Finally managed to catch a stream from Australia. Hey, Clinton, I'm glad you're here, man. Okay, so I was distracted, wasn't I? Storm is another brand. Okay, Storm's another one that's good. Amcrest is Daewoo. See? And they're also, and I know that they purchased Foscam not long ago. So I've been really surprised because Foscam's contacted me and they've said, hey, we want you to pitch our cameras. And I said, great, because I love your cameras. And so they've been doing that. But I was surprised because I thought that Amcrest was going to kind of shut them down. I thought they were going to kind of absorb them after they bought them. I think it was last year, but they haven't. They're still putting out, I guess, their own stuff. So you got good choices there. Those are good choices of cameras. And then Hikvision is another one that people who know a lot of stuff swear by, that they love. So what were you showing us about your bug? Right. Thank you. That's right. I was showing you about the bug. Okay. So the bug, what we got here, let me show you about the bug. So this here is what I've done is I've put the parts together for the coupling between the drive shaft coming out of the forklift motor and the input shaft on the transmission on the bug. And the way I did that was I took the bug clutch, which is what this is, and I tore the clutch apart, which is a lot of fun when you have a grinder and makes sparks and stuff. This was a minor amount of sparks compared to what you'll see in a minute. So I took the clutch apart and I got this piece out of the middle, and that piece connects to the transmission, the input shaft on the transmission. And then I had to, so now I've got these two parts, but I had to, before I could get them together, I had to grind off the bottoms so they would lay flat together. And that was a lot of fun. There was a lot of sparks involved. We got to show you some sparkage. It was a fire hazard. I had actually at one point looked up and went, oh, that's flammable, and had to move a couple things. Come on, I want to see some sparks. Anyways, we'll let that play for a minute. So what that means is now I've got a gear that I've got a thing that fits on the gear for the motor and a thing that fits on the gear for the transmission. I'm going to mate those two together. I'm going to weld the crap out of them, and then we're going to be able to start working on the next part. And I've got the adapter plate all worked out. I almost went down to the place today to get some steel. Like I just need a sheet of pretty thick, maybe 3/4 inch steel to make the adapter out of. But I've already got all the other stuff. Yeah, I'm converting it to electric. That's right, Justin. That is right. Concerning Foscam cameras, is the security backdoor I have read about still a thing? I don't know, Mike. Tell us what you've read about. I don't know about it. I wish we lived close. I'm a car nut myself. Hey, Carlos, where are you? I love cars, man. I do. I don't love them nearly as much as my dad. My dad is even more of a car nut than I am, but I'm sure that's probably a big part of why I am a car nut. So here's some pictures, just images of those parts, and then this one is on the forklift motor, and then I'm just holding the one for the clutch there, and then I did the opposite here. This is the transmission on the bug. This is the input shaft on the transmission. That's the clutch piece, the shinier one, and then that's the piece. So with those two welded together, we've got our coupling, boys. Wow. Scotty Kilmer. I don't. Who's Scotty Kilmer? Is he a car guy? Is he on YouTube? Ooh. Wait, did I click it? What happened? Oh, he does look like a car guy. How to change your vehicle serpentine belt. Nice. Oh, I haven't followed this guy. I'll have to check him out. Never buy a car from this website. Oh, man. How to reset your car's computer old school. He just unplugs it and plugs it back in. So one guy that I watched was Scotty and Chris Fix, huh? Chris Fix. Okay, so let's see. I need to go here. I need to subscribe to Scotty Kilmer. Oh, not subscribed. Oh, he has sound when you play on there. Okay. And then, what did you say, Chris Fix?
Hey guys, Chris Fix here.
Hey guys.
It has been an epic year with all the videos, events, traveling, and also...
Okay, awesome. Do you want to weld the two sides together or maybe put a flexible joint in there with some belting or something like that? Yeah, good thinking, Dave. I looking at those parts, I don't think I have much of a choice but to weld them. And the reason is, you can kind of see it on this one. The reasoning is this, the side that's the clutch part, it's got a lot of like holes in it. Like, look at it. So this is the one that goes on the transmission, the clutch side. It's got all these squares in it, and this had like those springs in it, you know. And then I think this is where the rivets were. When you line those two up, if I try and get them lined up, well, they don't line up. I can get one, maybe two of these bolt holes over the middle piece there, but it's not really, they're not really going to be able to secure. I mean, they could slip. So I can't, the only other thing I could possibly do would be to drill new holes closer together like that, and then put maybe something in there. But I don't know, putting something flexible in there, I could see that being an advantage in like vibration maybe or something like that. But I don't know. I think it's going to be too complicated for me to do in my garage. Eric the Car Guy. Sounds good. I like a guy named Eric the Car Guy. How about the ones that I've watched? I haven't watched much of anything in a while, but Rich Rebuilds and Damian McGuire. I like those guys. Electric car stuff, both of them. What did you say it was? Eric the Car Guy? Eric the Car Guy.
Greetings, viewers. Remember me? That's right. It's your friendly neighborhood Eric the Car Guy. Yeah, I'm taking a little...
Okay. So but for me anyways, that's been quite the fun for progress on the bug. I'm very happy because I've been stuck on that piece for a long time. So we're going to be able to make progress. Oh, and here's another fun bit. So I've got that Hungarian motor controller, right? So I got the motor controller from Hungary, from eBay, and I looked at the instructions for it, and I got it to work. Like I can turn a dial and get the voltage to go up, and that's all good. But it's got the ability to communicate through UART, like serial, same as like like we do with the Sonoff or whatever, right? Arduino kind of stuff. But the instructions didn't make any sense to me. Like it tells you how to, at a certain address will be this piece of data. And so you need to be smart enough, I'm not, to tell something, a Raspberry Pi or whatever, an Arduino, that if you go to this, talk to this machine and it will give you this information at this address. And so you should be able to get a whole bunch of good information. Well, I don't know how to do it. I couldn't tell you how to do it. But on Monday night, which actually we were streaming Monday, weren't we? Yeah, we did stream. So right after the stream, went out to the barbecue out in the cul-de-sac here where we live, and a neighbor guy, we were talking about the bug because the garage door was open so you could see it. And we were talking about it, and I was telling him about the motor controller and everything. And he's like a super computer guy. And he said, "Oh, why don't you send me some stuff? I'll figure it out. Maybe it's CAN instead of UART. Maybe it is. I don't know. Could be self-hosted. Could be. I could show it to you. But anyways, so when I showed it to this neighbor friend now, he's like, "Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You can have a pretty awesome display, with a bunch of information from there. Getting the input shaft and the output shaft on that adapter is both critical and very hard to do. It will vibrate like crazy if it's not lined up exactly. Yeah, I hear you. So what I'm going to do to line it up exactly is I'm going to 3D print a plastic piece that's going to be, that will be this diameter on one end, and it'll be extruded, so it's up that high or whatever, and then this diameter on the other end. So I'll line them up centered, so they will be exactly centered on the two, and then we'll shoot it with a couple of spot welds, and then we can take that piece out of the middle, and I'll finish welding it, because I think if I leave that piece in there, it'll probably melt and just get all gunked up in there. But yeah, you're right. I mean, this is a super budget electric car conversion, super budget. So far, it's been $1,000 on the car, $200 on the motor, $280 on the motor controller. And I still got to buy batteries, but this is super budget. So it's going to be a bit clunky, right? I could buy the whole kit from EV West and for $7,000 or $7,000 minus, not including batteries, you could have a pretty slick kit. But my purpose in this one is figuring it out myself so that I can understand it. Now, if I down the road want to do this bug again, and spend the money on it, then I'll go ahead and just get a kit or something like that. But for now, I'm just gonna see how much I can do. What did you mean to ask, Jay, on the last stream? Tell me about it. How are we doing in the game? What's going on here? Oh, don't leave that dude open. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh. Are you planning on doing vehicle to grid? Vehicle to grid, like as in, help me out, Jay. You mean like where I supply power through the car? I don't know. Maybe you should see if you can find an off-the-shelf parts, because the vibration will be due to being unbalanced. Yeah. There are some, Ray, but it depends on the motor. And it's unfortunately a lot of the electric car motors that these guys use, these aftermarket guys, or have one fabricated. Yeah. Well, I'm going to give it a go with this. And if the vibration is too bad, or if the thing just shakes apart and breaks, then I will have to, go a different route, get somebody to manufacture it or something like that, to fabricate it. Maybe what I could do is even take those two parts to somebody and say, look, I need a coupling made out of this, and it's got to be solid, The Electric Car Guy YouTube channel in the future. Yeah. I would love it. Oh, thank you, Darren. What a guy. Thank you, Darren. Appreciate that, my friend. Haven't you done that before? I kind of remember you doing that before. Anyways, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Hey, Ikafar's here. Use the car battery to power the house. It's like a huge Tesla Powerwall, perfect for blackouts. I could probably do that. I haven't thought about it, but might work. When I try to open Node-RED or Configurator in Firefox, I'm getting 401 unauthorized. It works fine in Chrome. Does anybody have this problem? How to fix it? Sergio's asking. Does anybody know about that? I don't. I use Firefox occasionally because I think it does perform better than Chrome these days, but I'm still pretty embedded with Chrome. Going to sell your bug, but this is a cool idea. Mine's the same color. Awesome, Matt. Hey, this is a great idea for a bug. I think this is a great thing to do with a lot of old cars. I'm a big fan of electric cars, and I think taking old cars like this and converting them to electric is just fun. It just sounds like fun to me, and so far in my experience with it, it has been fun. So let's keep it going. Am I allowed to stream the game, Matheson? I don't know what game you're talking about. I don't know what you mean. I don't know. There might be something on my screen. I have a lot of windows open. Different things pop up. Not much I can do about it. Am I still using Tasmota on my Sonoff RF gateway? I sure am, Joshua, and it's working brilliantly. I love it. It is still just solid. Love to do with your CRX that way as well. Ooh, nice, Ray. So, old Honda CRX, those are cool. I want to do, so this one here is just because I love bugs, and my dad had a 1970 bug. This is a 1970 bug. My brother has a 1970 bug. So, this one I want to do for the love of the bug, right? Oh, I made this for my boys. They bought these little tiny D&D dice, and so I 3D printed them, these little cases, made up this little case, printed them, took some pictures. But so Zoe wants the bug love. That's right. Father Time. But Zoe wants one of the newer bugs, and I like the newer style too. The newest style is super cool, but even just the sort of new Beetles, from the last few years, those are pretty cool. But mechanically, I don't think they're great. So this would be a great way to kind of simplify it, right? Get rid of the engine, simplify the transmission with just a manual transmission, and hopefully get it, make it even more dependable. So, basketball game. What basketball game? I don't understand, guys. I'm missing something here. Your grandfather was a mechanic that specialized in bugs. Good memories. That's awesome, Vanessa. How you doing? Yeah, I had a bug when I was in high school. It's awesome. An 89 CRX during your college years. Love that car. Yep. I had a friend who had one too. About that same time, actually. It was probably, his was probably, so that was probably in 90, 91 when I knew him. So his might have been an 89. Yeah. The kind of hatchback looking ones. Seen the need? Yes, I have, Carlos. And I think that new Volkswagen van looks awesome. There was a commercial on it. Not that I was watching anything where there would be commercials for new cars, but if I was, I would have seen a commercial for that earlier, which was pretty cool. It looks great. I think it looks like a concept car. Just got a Sonoff RF bridge. Just need to flash it. I pictured this thing being much bigger. Yeah, it's tiny, isn't it? Are there GPIO inside the Sonoff RF? Other than RX and TX, I don't remember any that are available, but there probably are. Did you want to try and use something? Oh, Emmy's here. Chris, no. She says no. There are not any extra pins. There you go. Do I have a picture of the bug? Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Well, in fact, you could see the bug. A little bit of it. Here, it's in the dark. Oh, nope, it's not there. Oh, look, Zach's in his hammock. Back in the hammock, playing video games. Oh, looks like the kids are home from the barbecue. All right, let's go back to this. And you can see, well, that's the bug right there. It's got a sunroof. Let me see. I've got other pictures of it, though. Best place to look for pictures is back on this. This is like a Seinfeld stream, right? The stream about nothing. All right, let's see. We got that bug somewhere around here. Went up to Idaho and grabbed it. We didn't grab it. I mean, we paid for it and stuff. All right, somewhere in here. All these old family pictures. Hopefully there aren't too many delicate documents flashing past. That was the Maker Faire, so that was September. There it is. So these are the pictures up at my dad's house when we first got it. So it had a fire. And so that's what there was some damage, some fire damage. So they tried to fix it up, sanded it and put some primer on it, never finished painting it. And it was an engine fire, obviously. And they actually put in a new engine. But what did he say they did? They did something wrong with the engine and they just could never get it to start up. So it actually has all new wiring all through it, which is great, right? Because they replaced the wiring as part of the trying to fix the engine. But the engine never fired up for some reason. I can't remember what my dad said the problem was, but and looking at the clutch, I mean, the clutch was brand new. It had never been used. So anyways, I let my brother keep the engine. I just didn't need it. I told my dad, you can use it, or, Junior can use it. You can just sell the parts or whatever. I don't need it. So, cause he did a lot of work for me on it when I first got it. We put disc brakes on the front and stuff. So this is my dad's garage. Disc brakes up here. We put new shocks all around. We had to replace the, what do you call those? The transaxles, I want to call them. I don't know. They're the axles. They go from the transmission out to the wheels. Yeah, you're bad with those terms. All right. You can search for car and all your car pictures are filtered out. Are you kidding me? No way. That's amazing and a little scary. Well, sure enough. Look at that. Wow. Grabs every picture that has cars in it. Dang. That's pretty sweet. That's when we were towing it back. That was when I got the new battery in my Leaf. This is just a little trip down memory lane we're having here tonight. You can request yellow car even? No way. Oh my gosh, it even picks up like a taxi. And oh my gosh. Oh, what? What? Oh, that's funny. This is my boy. This is Jackson getting his first haircut. He thought it was all fun and games and not anymore. Oh, it's fun. Good times, good times. Wow, that's crazy. I had no idea that Google Photos could do that. Nuts, man. This is that Foscam, the outdoor Foscam. In fact, I've got a video. I'll post it probably tomorrow. Now putting credit card. Thanks, Phil. Hey, man, how are you? No, I'm afraid to put in credit card because there's probably a picture of at least one credit card. Put in social security number. See what that happens. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Ikafar. Oh, man. You guys. This is an awesome channel. Didn't expect taste college basketball teams. Oh, Vanessa. I thought we were friends. Something cool in photos. Go to albums, then people. Oh, I've seen the people thing. But let's see. Let's check it out. And then people. He's probably the one we've seen change the most. Will the bug be street legal? It should be, Bobby. It should be. I hope so. That's my plan. You know what, though? I was just thinking about it the other day, and I don't know what we did with the title. I'm pretty sure my dad gave me the title, but I'm sure he has leaked his credit card in the past streams. At some point, Whitey, I probably did. I'm trying to get better at that. Big thunder last night. Lost a camera. No, really? So did it, like, get zapped or something? Like a lightning strike? Interesting. Named your boy Jackson. Oh, cool. So here it is. This was the wedding we were just at a couple weeks ago. Kind of bad pictures, actually, with all this. It's too bright back there. Too bad. This is Jackson. They were doing an audition together. They're going to be in Peter Pan Jr. together. They're both pirates. Oh, we were eating. Anybody recognize what we're eating here? That's my brother that got married. Those are not chicken wings. No, they're not chicken wings. Those are Rocky Mountain oysters. He said, I'll buy you guys Rocky Mountain oysters if you'll eat them. And I had never eaten them, and I knew what they were, and I thought, what the heck? Why is my phone dinging? My wife is texting me. She's replying to my sister who is driving and is sending her location, telling us how close she's getting. So, yeah, I hope the bug will be street legal. I hope so. It should. I mean, I'll have all the safety parts on it. So I don't know what they do with electric conversions about. Well, actually, in Utah, we stopped doing safety inspections now. This year, I think, was they said we don't need to do, or we're not going to do safety inspections anymore. So you still have to do your first time you made the live stream, 3 a.m. Hey, PJ Bear. Yeah, sorry it's so late for you. This was just a kind of impromptu stream. But here we go. On holiday in the U.S., bought 3 Wise cams at Home Depot today and the new Blink cam at Best Buy to take home to the Netherlands. Try them out. Nice. John, maybe off-topic question. Is there such a thing, really, on this stream? All right, Hass.io in a Docker container on Ubuntu. Have it up and running, but it won't see the Z stick, despite the port showing up on hardware. Anybody can help John. I cannot. That is beyond my expertise. Have you looked at Burns HA videos, John? Because he may have. That's his setup. He does Ubuntu and Docker and does a lot of stuff, command line kind of setup stuff. So if he hasn't done a video about the setting up a Z stick like that, he probably would know. Aren't I worried about leaving live stream replays after the stream in case someone finds your info and steals it? Oh, what info? You mean like my location? I try not, like, if I slip a password on there or something like that, then as far as I know, I've gone back and taken them all off. But I don't, as far as my location or anything else, no, I leave it. You've exhausted the Googles. Now you're on to YouTubles. YouTubles? Oh, good. Adrian might have something for you. Had some power voltage issues last week and all your Sonos got fried. No! Any idea if I can fix them or do they have to buy new ones? I doubt you can fix them, Alex. I doubt you can fix them, my friend. You can take them out and, put them on, try charging them or powering them up different ways. Could be that just the power supply got zapped and not, the power converter, and that goes from AC to DC. But even if that did get fried, and if that's just the part that's not working, I don't know that you're still gonna have to replace them. But you could take them out, put them on the bench, try and power them through the serial connectors, the flashing connectors, and see if that worked. See if that'll work. But really, you're probably just, if they won't power up anymore, they may all just be dead. Yeah, there you go. Try connecting to the FTDI, but oh, there you go. Emmy knows something about the Zigbee Z-Wave sticks too. Excellent. Let's see. Somebody was asking me another question. I was going to Rocky Mountain oysters. Just looked up Rocky Mountain oysters. They are not. Those aren't oysters. Yeah, I guess that's probably a very American term, isn't it? My family, my dad's side of the family, very Nebraska, very much. We don't think of very cowboy-ish, right? I think you think of cowboys probably outside the U.S. or maybe most of the U.S. thinks of it as Texas and stuff. And there's some serious farmish, cowboyish stuff up there in Nebraska for sure. So, would an i7 Lenovo ThinkPad be okay for Home Assistant running as a server? Yeah, Chad, I think it would be fantastic. I think it would be great because an i7 is more than enough. In fact, with an i7, you could probably run Motion Eye as the add-on very easily, or you could do Blue Iris, off to the side if you wanted. But the reason I was happy enough with Motion Eye. I went with Blue Iris. I guess it's got a lot more features, but mostly because I couldn't run Motion Eye on my Nook without requiring too much of the CPU. But plus, everybody likes to have a battery. So using a laptop is great because if the power goes out, you don't lose your stuff, right? You don't lose access to that stuff because you got a battery backup. So should be good. Accidentally did some sleep bidding and won some. Uh-oh, Chad, what did you win? You won an i7 Lenovo ThinkPad. That's awesome. Hey, Tyson, how's it going? My next day off, Monday, maybe? Monday. Hey, Paul, how's it going? Few yogas. I guess I skipped yoga because I thought that was a typo. Yeah, I mean, I think it would certainly work great. Anybody help me? Cannot get MQTT to upgrade from version 4. Latest followed all the instructions. Do I need to start a clean HAS.io setup? I don't think so, PJ Bear. So you're running it as an add-on. You're doing HAS.io. You're running MQTT. What problem are you having? Taking the family to Destin, Florida on Saturday for a week. Can't wait. Oh, good. Is that on the coast? Is that a cool place? On a 90-foot houseboat. There you go. Phil is also a Docker master. Fantastic. Go see Phil's. He'll set you straight. Booked all day Monday. We need to do another JW. Yes, we do. JCW's visit. Yes, we do. And I did get the. We got to decide what we're going to do about the Maker Faire. I'll probably go to the one in Salt Lake, but not have a booth, and then I'll probably have a booth for the one here in Lehigh. I think that's my plan. Oh, first half is over. Toronto is up 3. I can't believe have we been streaming through the whole first half? Or was that like the fastest first half of basketball ever? Seriously. Whoa. How long have we been doing this? I haven't been paying attention. I'm usually paying attention. Wow. Oh, Carlos is in Florida. Whoa. My wife's sneezing. What time is it? All right. We'll go about 15 more minutes. This is fun. This is fun. We'll go about 15 more minutes. Once halftime starts back up again, we'll call it good. What do you guys say? I could just do this all night, but fam's back here, so only an hour. Oh, okay. There's anyone using Meros bulbs? I don't know that one. With Home Assistant, message me on Discord. I need some help. Oh, hopefully, Helen, you can get some help there. Maker Faire still going after the recent changes to Make. The Maker Fairs are still happening. I mean, I've just got notice for the Maker Fairs. I don't know anything else that's changed, but the Maker Fairs are still happening, at least around us. Could you show us your Lovelace card configs for your cameras? Absolutely, Matt. Absolutely. I can do that. Okay. So let's go to, well, since this is halftime now, we're going to just put this little guy over here. I don't want to close it because I want to see when it comes back on. But we'll put it down here. We'll kind of just tuck it away. And then we'll give us a little more space. All right. Okay, so let's look at some different ones. All right, so this blink, 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 blink. I don't think the blink ones you probably don't want, but I guess the blink ones maybe it's useful because I actually did this on the blink ones. So because blink is those battery powered cameras, and they don't really capture unless you tell them to. So they can activate on motion and then capture video for a minute, or they can capture a new snapshot of just an image if you run this trigger camera service using the blink component in Home Assistant. So that's actually pretty helpful. I might need to do something with that on some of these other cameras, but for right now I just have that on the blink cameras. That's a blink camera. So the M5 camera, this is all I've had in there. M5, it's just the camera entity. These are picture entity cards. Let's see. This is the one I just did, picture entity. And if I want it, well, we'll show you in a minute. If you want it to be live, then you do something else. So this one down here. So again, picture entity card. This is the entity of the camera name. Come on in.
Can you turn on that?
Oh, yeah. Is it hot?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Sorry, my wife just came in and asked me to turn on the fan because it's nice out. Okay, so, oh, it's only 69. I'm surprised. But okay. All right, so I'm going to turn on the quiet cool fan. We'll crank it up. See that? Isn't that beautiful? Oh, you can't see it all. Aye. So I just turned on the quiet cool fan at medium, and it opened the 2 windows in the house. Love it. My live streams are delayed by 5 seconds or more. Uh-oh, really? Yes, I am. Yes, you're right, Emmy. You're right. Like, it's not, Alexa, can you turn on the fan? It's, hey, Dad, can you turn on the fan? And so I need to answer sometimes the way she does, right? Like, I'm sorry, I'm having trouble connecting right now. With 103 other people watching cameras with you. They don't care anymore. Ikafar, no, they don't. They don't mind. In fact, they like being on the camera, except Mrs. Z's. They just know to expect it. Good day. Oh, is it lunchtime, Dominic? Man, it is later there than I thought. Okay, so Sue was just saying that he got the delay. Matt, so you put camera view live, you get like a 5-second delay? If this then that, unless it's using, oh, okay. I think those are I think that's how I have all these cameras set up. I don't think there's anything different. I want this one to be, well, I got to be careful a little bit about the live, but that's the front door. I'm actually surprised it's not that light. Well, yeah, it must be. The leaves are blowing. Huh, it looks darker when I'm looking out the window. And this one is probably, yeah. So that's funny too, because some of them, you don't have to have the live. You don't have to put the live stream in there, but others you do. Like, let's look at this one. Okay, so the leaves aren't moving here. I cannot see any leaves moving. When I click on it now, it's moving. Now it's live. But that's not live. This one, you can't tell. Yeah. Anyways. Let's see. Also tried to use the camera HTTP stream for motion. Still bad, huh? Delay is built in so you can blip the bad language. You've never seen Mrs. Z's? Oh, she's running around here somewhere. Hopefully she's mostly clothed. She looks like a mix between them and me, sort of. She doesn't get on the camera as much. She's come on for sign-off a couple times. But she does try and stay out of the camera usually. The kids love it. They love being on. I know, and I haven't so far been hit with any of the, I guess on YouTube now, if there's kids in the videos, then you can't have comments because people are just being idiots and stupid. And so if you have kids in the video, then they just disable comments for those videos where kids appear. But so far, at least the kids showing up in my videos for a few seconds here and there, maybe a minute or two for a sign off at the end of a live stream, it hasn't been too big a deal. Great resolution at FPS when using the RTSP stream via VLC. Oh, those cameras, those are the Miseku? CNET News Maker Faire. Let's see what this says. Let's see what Paul's got to say about this. Oh, the company behind Maker Faire and Make Magazine. When did this happen? This was last year? Hope to get control of the assets in a new organization, which might be a non-profit. I would have expected it was a non-profit, honestly. Well, that's interesting. I hadn't heard of this. So, oh, this just happened. That's why I hadn't heard of it. Okay, well, that'll be fun to see. I wonder, so much of, like, when we have a local mini, like a mini Maker Faire, so there's in the US anyways, there's the two big Maker Fairs. There's a San Francisco and a New York Maker Faire, and those are big. But then all over the place, there are mini Maker Fairs. And technically, the two that we have in Utah are mini Maker Fairs. And they seem to be run almost completely just by local people. I've never seen anybody that was, from Make Magazine kind of level there. I'm sure that they're involved because you have to get the permission to use the name and some of those things. But I would expect that even without, at least I would expect that something like it will happen, even if it's not a Maker Faire. If that's a branded name that is going to be in dispute now while they settle assets or whatever they're talking about, then my guess is we'll still do it. We'll just call it something else. I hope. That's interesting though. I didn't know that. So this is it. We're not necessarily going to do everything we did in the past, but I'm committed to keeping the print magazine going and the Maker Faire licensing program. They got into probably because they were trying to do, like, they had their own brand of 3D printer and I don't know what else. So my guess is they've probably lost a lot of money in those kinds of things. So, but the Make Magazine is great. I love Make Magazine. I haven't actually subscribed in a long time, but when I did, I loved it. And then, of course, Maker Fairs. I think the Maker Faire licensing program has got to be profitable because at this point, they don't have to do anything. Maker Faire was funding a lot of the smaller ones, so they all lost funding. Also, you can't use the name Maker Faire. Yeah, I'll bet. What am I? Who's asleep? Oh, Quindor. Anyone has lots of random HomeKit new item discoveries showing up. When you click on it, it's blank. I don't know, Dominic. There was some stuff about HomeKit in the newest update. Have I ever looked at NX Witness as an NVR? No. It looks quite compelling, but I can't determine the price. I have a feeling it's expensive. Man, I haven't even finished fully converting to Blue Iris. Don't get me started on another one. Oh, those miscue cameras. That's a funny name, by the way. That's probably not written for English, but a miscue. Miscue cameras. $26 each. That's good. That's like a Wise Cam, right? Really, I've never heard of them disabling comments. Check it out, Matheson. I think there's something going on with that, with videos that are kids. While watching the game, Seagray, it's halftime, dude. And I wasn't watching the game. The game or some other windows of things may have been on in the background, and I can't really control that. I have a lot of different windows open on my screen, and sometimes there's network television streaming there too now. Just in case. All right. See you later, Carlos. Thanks for being here. Lunchtime nearly over. Peace out, homie. See you later, Dominic. We should probably let's do this some sign off stuff here, guys. Let's do sign off. You're only here for halftime. Yeah. Well, we said once halftime was over, we'd call it a night for the stream. Oh, miscue cameras here. Let's check it out. If I click on that, I'm afraid it's gonna. There we go. AliExpress. Oh, cool. Wow, those are cheap. Probably have pretty good night vision, huh? 20-meter IR distance. Boy, a couple of these cameras that I put in lately, they've got some serious night vision capabilities. And it's been great. Kind of excited for it to go dark so I can see a couple. The one I put outside in the dark. Weird stuff can happen when HomeKit Auto Starts is enabled. So I disabled it and created an automation to start HomeKit 5 minutes after boot up. Oh, you know what? I did that too, Ikafar. That was part of somebody's tutorial on HomeKit, is getting it to start up after Home Assistant starts or after a restart. So I did that too. When I did the video about HomeKit many moons ago, I did that. Cheap and very solid and good night vision. Nice. And you get RTSP. Good grief, man. 48 volt PoE. Are you kidding? 1080p. Wow. Vandal proof. Dude, cameras are getting so good and so cheap. Wow. And that's impressive. That is impressive. You guys all got that link, right? I don't need to do that. It says they do 1080p. Right there. So at the whole beginning of this thing, I opened up. It looks like it went away. All right, I'll do it again. Open up the restream. I'm missing addresses. Seagray, I actually have. Are you still here, man? Is Seagray still here? I printed your big sticker, and I realized when I was trying to do it, I don't know where I put it now. I don't see it right in front of me. Anyways, I'm sure it's around here handy. Oh, here it is. Here it is. So I realized when I was printing, I was like, okay, I got to make a new sticker for Seagray, a big one. Wait, active timeout. Users active within the past 15 minutes are eligible. Okay, that's great. Yeah, put your stuff in. So what I was going to say, Seagray, if you're still here listening, was, so I told Seagray, if you guys were on for that stream many months ago now, I think it's been several months, that we were joking somehow about a headboard and a DrZzs sticker for his headboard. And I made a joke and said, yeah, I'll print you out a big old sticker for your headboard of your bed. And he's been asking me about it. So I was like, okay, I actually have to make this for him. So I went to print out as big a sticker as I could find, and or biggest stickers I could make, and turned out that there's only the biggest one I could make is 12 inches. So that's as big as it gets, 12 inches. So there's probably some sort of headboard joke you could put in there, but I'm not gonna go there. Anyways, C Gray, there's your big DrZzs sticker for your headboard. And anybody else, I know I saw Emmy here. If you give me your address in Discord, Emmy, I have stickers that you won a long time ago. And then Tibor, Tibor, still need his. There you are. Good. Seagray's still here. Tibor, I still need your address, my friend. I think those are the last two that I owe stickers to. Because I think I got everybody else. I've got a whole pile of them here that need to get mailed out pretty soon. Oh, I have a vinyl cutter. Yeah. That's how I've been doing stickers, Paul. I just need to send you some stickers, dude. I probably have your address, but just in case, send it to me again. And I'll send you a package of stickers, too. You've done tons for me. Do you need my address? If you won some stickers, Helen Clark, yes. If not, then yes, I need your address anyways. We can't get YouTube TV in Canada. YouTube TV, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, that's the second half. Okay. We better do some stickers. So type it in now. Say hi in Stickerville. Let me tell the kids. Computer, tell everyone it's time for sign off. You might have sent it to me. What's your name, Helen Clark? If you sent it to me, I'm sure I got it. But tell me anyways, because I didn't write Helen Clark on any of the envelopes. I know that. I know you have. You told me the story behind that. But visiting U.S. soon, you can send the stickers to your friend in the U.S. Yeah, sure, Emmy, sure. Tell me there.
Who's winning?
Toronto's winning.
Oh gosh.
No, Daddy.
Whoop, stickers. No, Daddy, what?
I was gonna make that.
Stickers.
You guys like Dawson's haircut? I cut it myself. He begged me for a mohawk again, and so we did it. Sticky stickers of stickerness. That's awesome.
Stickers.
All right.
Stickers.
Okay.
Can I press it?
Yeah, you can press it this time. All right, is everybody in?
And then Holly press it the second time.
Just got online and missed the stream. Sorry, Dale. Where did I get the vinyl cutter? The vinyl cutter I have is Cricut. Is a Cricut. Cricut. And anyways, you can look it up. They're pretty easy. Cricut. And actually, that reminds me, don't forget grip lock ties. Go to griplockties.com. Use checkout DrZzs.
Can I
free
write
shipping.
mine down?
Because I have to be a good one.
Can
Okay.
I write mine down?
Nice mohawk. Can you write yours down?
Yes.
Oh, yes. You want to write down the name of the person that wins?
Yes.
I'll write
Okay.
down my name because I'm gonna press the button.
Okay, let's not spill Daddy's drink.
Wait, does that have
you
Dr.
are gonna-
Pepper?
It does.
Oh, I forgot the
Shushish.
Dad has
Cricut maker
remember
can
the
cut more
chart?
materials. Yes, it can, Vanessa. So, and the guy, my friend John, who designed these grip lock ties, or engineered the grip lock ties, he works for Cricut. So he's an engineer for Cricut, and he's working on some new top secret thing he won't even tell me about. He's been working on it for like a year. So they're gonna have some new thing. All right, cool. Sam. Oh, good. I guess maybe I did. Ontario, Canada. I don't know. Well, I have it now, so thank you.
Wait, Dad, why do
We'll
you
make
have
sure
the
that
game
you
on
get
there?
it.
Like
At what game? I don't know what you're talking about.
the
A home tattoo machine. That's probably what they have. Okay. Are we ready? Let's get some stickers out. We got to get on with the basketball game. Okay, here it goes.
I want gold.
One.
Oh, you're not
tied.
kidding, Vanessa? You're not kidding? Cricut makes a home tattoo machine? Whoa. Make sure you get in the picture, dude. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. Gracie's rolling it. Nate UK.
Okay, so
Congratulations, Nate. You going to write that down, baby? Okay, Gracie's writing it down. Nate UK, you win. So send me your address in Discord.
and
Infusible ink for shirts, not a home tattoo machine. Oh.
Daddy, look where.
Well, that stinker. I'm going to have to talk to him tonight. Find out. Subscribed March 7th, 2019. All right. Zachy's here. Hey, Zach.
Hi.
You got out of bed? You okay? Did you fall asleep?
I'm tired.
Yeah, I bet you are.
Okay.
I'll bet you are. We're not going to get up early tomorrow.
Holly.
Oh,
Haha,
Tom's
they're
winning by
having
3 points.
us put up flags again. Even though we did it
Dada.
last time.
Daddy,
Why
Holly
you
has
guys again?
stickers.
I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry. dude.
Holly's gonna do it.
But that's not that early.
Three.
Okay. All right, we're going to roll sticker winner number
Which
2.
one?
You got to take it off and then put it back on.
Oh.
1, 2, 3.
No.
Nexus 40. Nexus 40. One day, Ikafar, you'll win. One day. Send me your address. 3D tattoos, ink, PLA. It's all the rage. Oh, man. Do you have any projects using LoRa? I don't. Letting you know when the mail person delivers your mail in the mailbox like a half mile from my place. I've heard about it, but I haven't done it.
Happy birthday to Zaki.
No, my birthday's tomorrow.
Zachy's birthday is tomorrow, but we're not going to stream tomorrow. So let's do sing happy birthday to Zach. Come here, Zach.
Yay.
Big Zach here, he's too tall to get his face on the stream, is turning 15 tomorrow. So we're going to do the happy birthday song. Okay, you guys ready?
Wait.
We're going to do...
It's your birthday?
It's your birthday.
Okay, it's your birthday.
Ready? It's your birthday. I hope you have a happy one. It's your birthday. I hope your day is really fun. Golly, Zachy, you sure are looking fun. Happy birthday. It's my day to shine.
Yay.
Happy birthday. All right. I hope to win, have space on your laptop waiting for a sticker. We're going to have to find a way to get more stickers out more often, but... All right, so we got Nexus 40 and... Oh, and I love Dad. Thank you, sweetheart.
That was
Did
Holly.
you write that?
That was
wrote
Holly.
And then Nate. All right, guys. Hey, you guys ready to do the sign off? What should we do for sign off?
Yeah,
Yes, what should we do?
Sleep. No. You're dead sleepy.
We did it like you're sleepy?
No, it's you as we're like hyper.
Like the squirrel?
Okay.
Okay, we're going to do it on the count of 3. You ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, everybody.
No, guys, don't
Good
eat
luck
that.
to your
Don't
favorite team. Yeah, we gotta go. We gotta go.
No.
We gotta go. Say goodbye, everybody. Good night. Oh, and happy Father's Day. I will be streaming on Father's Day, though. Father's Day, this is my plan. We go to church, I come home, I stream, I take a nap, and then I have to go to work. But that's okay. All right.
Wait, who's winning?
Have a good night, everybody.
Oh, God.
Good luck to your teams. Thanks for being here. See y'all again soon. Bye-bye.